Alrighty, welcome back. We've got the curtain cut off. Today is the day the car is coming off the chassis and the car is coming off with the floor that we fabricated. We got Nathan in the house. Nathan has been the morning playing with the clutch mechanism and the brakes. Doug and me were shoveling dirt and wood, and first thing, a couple hours in the morning kind of wore us out. But Doug now is making patterns for the chassis for the 40. And basically just taking cardboard or Bristol board and making all the patterns so we can weld it up tight and right. We don't want to have any, whatever. We're just doing that.
Excellent job.
You're doing an excellent job. Nate's going to get inside and explain the clutch and the brake, what he's done there. It's quite something else, to be honest with you.
It's going to work anyway.
It's going to work, yes it is. And what I'm going to say about it is, yeah, it's quite something.
There's I don't know how you want to see in there, Joe. We do have, you see, there's master cylinder on the outside, manual master cylinder.
You can, if Jolene bends down there, okay. Nate can explain it to you.
So, you had the brake booster bracket, brake mechanism for the brake pedal. We just had to do the rod in the master cylinder. So then we were just trying to figure out how we were going to get the clutch to go on. And I found a set of bushings that are, there's a name for them. They're like a brass bushing inside. You put oil in it, same as in the end of your crank. In here, there is two bushings in here.
See how we welded that up on the top of the brake?
And these are on top of the brake bracket. And this here was another pedal we had. So I had a 3/4 inch shaft, which I drilled into this, so it's in, plus notched and welded. And on the other end, there's another bushing on this end here that's going to be mounted up here. And then this comes right straight through. Two things that can't go side to side. Doesn't look the greatest right now, but
looks fantastic.
So I had extra here because I wasn't sure where my linkage was going to end up. And then it's fully adjustable. I can adjust up and down, both on either end. Made pins. This was a 3/4 inch wrench here. It's a 3/4 inch shaft, so it fit right on. So I actually took the 3/4 inch wrench and cut it off and drilled a hole in it. And I put two washers on it and put it in that way.
Isn't that cool?
And then made the pin out of a bolt and drilled it for cotter pin, same as the other ones.
I'll hold the brake. We're gonna have to
this year's
strengthen this all up so you can see how that clutch works. See how that's turning that shaft up there and then going there pushing that?
Yeah.
Huh? Isn't that cool? So we'll have to make a hole in the floor pan.
Yeah.
Our gas pedal will be out here.
And the gas pedals, there's lots of room. The steering column's right here. There's room for the steering column to come right straight through where we already had that column setting right here. And the gas pedal will be here. And we got both of these. The brake is actually going to be good there. But we got to, when you do your firewall, there's going to be a brace on the firewall here to here, over to this, and then it's going to be mounted up here too, on this lip and up here to this bushing, and that'll take all the flex and stuff out of that to be able to push the clutch. But the pins, like the original pin,
plus this is the bracket that was made from before.
This bracket here is the original one to this.
But it was on the outside.
It was on the outside, yeah. And then this is the original adjuster for that. There wasn't a jam nut from factory or nothing actually on that one. And then I got adjustment here too, in them too. And
so basically he just put the clutch mechanism on top of the brake.
We're going to cut that off there. Yep.
And ran, you know, what, I don't know what you call these arms. What do you call those?
Oh, it's just the rod.
Yeah, I know, but a cam or a camber or something.
Yeah, cam over bushing rod, right?
That's pretty cool how we're going from there to there to turn that.
And both pins are made out of bolts. I just ground them down, drilled a hole in them, 1/8 hole. And that's the same, the factory one I took out of here was just the same pin as that. Because that's a factory piece.
What we're going to do is we're going to take, Nathan's going to take off his bracket that he wants to take off. We're going to get the car pulled off. And we're actually going to get to see what it looks like. Stick with us. Thanks for coming back. I'm Bad, Chad, Queen, Jolene. Oh, you all right? You all right? Got hit your back?
I'm just going to pop this bracket off so we can... We might do a little change on this bracket again, Joe. Instead of that bushing thing. Really didn't need to be there. We can go on the inside in here. If you can look right in here. I think what I'm going to do to change it again, just so it's not attached or nothing, is I can go off this bolt right here and come over to this outside here. And then this is fully with the transmission. Right? And this is the same as all the old trucks and stuff are just a direct rod right from there to there, same idea. But if I put that bracket from here into this bolt here, I can get rid of that bushing thing. We don't even need that on the outside. If it's there to be attached to the transmission and be good.
Well, you know what? It's on.
Just sometimes there's We're going back and forth a little bit. Where did I put that 7/16 wrench right there? Sometimes it just changes up every now and
then. So we'll take, Nathan's going to get the bracket off, and then we'll lift it off. We're going to try to use the hoist this time. The reason being is we've got a floor in it now, and now we think we can get it maybe on the hoist. I'm not sure. Then we might end up using a table there. Doug, you want to come help me for a second? Let's set this car right here if you want to grab the back, and we'll set it right there, okay?
Well, since we're lifting stuff, okay.
I'm going to walk around it, yeah?
Back in there.
Come on over. Are you okay to let it down?
Yep.
Perfect.
Strong.
Good. Good, he's strong. What is that sitting on? The fenders?
I think it is. You want to bring it up on the block?
Yeah, probably shut it on.
We had a big block here.
Yeah, a little.
I just want to put that pin back in there. There's that washer.
There might be a smaller one over there, Doug. You can find it. We'll pick it up and get it off the fenders in the back. Someday you might see this thing on the road. Someday. What has to happen? That thing you have to get inside and make all the inside of it. Like all the post, which is not a hard thing, like the post and that sort of stuff for that car. Because it's a Chev, the door skins will be easy. Just make a pattern and go for it. Now, Nathan, let me see what you got there in your hand.
So this here's adjustable.
Where'd you buy that at?
So this is adjustable on both ends, and there's a lock nut on that. So once you adjust it a little bit, and then we can lock this one down, lock it.
And basically, we'll just go with it.
And
as we go with it, and then we'll learn exactly what has to be done to make it perfect it.
Yeah, it'll be all right now, anyways.
It's all right, Nathan said. It's all right.
It'll be all right. I'm just going to adjust that one thing in there a little bit, and then it'll be tickety-boo. Once that firewall's tight, we can't push it any till the firewall's tight.
Didn't find one, nothing, Doug?
And
oh, you did?
Oh,
wow. Good man. Good man. Alrighty, so we're good to go up to the hoist, are we not?
Yes. Yes. Get this stuff here put away. Close that door for you, and then I'll get these vice grips out of the way. There's it.
Slam it.
You always say, don't slam my door.
I know, but I like slamming that one.
Do you want to steer a little sharper? Or you steer a little sharper? It's gonna be good.
Which way?
Try to get it good.
You want to come my way?
A little bit, eh? We get the back end over far enough.
Yeah, quite. Like we got. Come take a look, Nathan.
Look,
yeah,
the back's over a long ways out. Oh man, gotta get these kingpins tight. Okay, a second.
That'll do the back. I'm just worried about the front.
The front's gonna. Yeah, I think that'll. Looks like it'll work here, Chad.
Okay.
Looks like it will. Probably come ahead a little bit more. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Door.
If you come ahead just a little bit more, I'd say.
And get it on the car. How are we?
If we can turn that pad, Chad, so it's
right behind that. Right there. Right there.
Are we going right here?
Geez, nice flat right there.
You want to take it my flat?
If there's enough room there. Okay. Probably won't be able to get it on this side.
Close though, eh?
We could get this here right into there.
All right, that's what I'll do. I'll turn mine like you're turning yours, Nate.
When it comes
like
up,
this.
it'll go right into there.
Right like that.
And then the back will go right here. This here whole thing will fit in the pad right here, no problem back here. Back here it will too. That'll fit nice right there, Chad.
Yeah, just go like that, yeah.
That'll fit right in. Lots of room in the back here.
You're doing the same way, Doug? Yeah. Looks good to me. Looks good to me.
It's got over there. It looks good.
Looks good to me.
Yours looks pretty good too.
We'll give her a buzz. Bit and try
yeah,
it.
give her a buzz. Just watch your side, we'll watch this side. I get in the front.
You can watch that side. I'll watch this. He's pressing the button.
No, I can see it.
You can see it?
Front's just about ready to touch there.
You want a 2x4?
No.
2x4 for that?
For what? In the back one?
That probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Then it'll pick good and
That would be a
square.
great idea, Douglas. Got some over here. No, you're going the right way. It's just we got some in here this time.
Oh,
Only because we were...
then she'll pick nice and square. Should. All the bolts are out, are they? Nuts are off.
Let's check that out first.
We took 4 in.
Do we want...
4. I think there's 6.
There's 2. Those 2s are out. Those ones are out.
Those ones are out.
The 2 up front are out.
And then there's 2 right here.
2 on the top.
The 2 here out.
I took them 2 out. They're all out. They're all out.
2 out in the front.
Yeah, they're good. Up she goes. Up, 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 and away.
Up and away.
Oh, she must have come free that time, did it?
Yeah.
Just a second.
Is that brake booster master somewhere gonna hit?
Yeah. Right there.
That should go. Oh, right there, the fuel line's hitting. Just a 1/2 inch wrench, Doug. Just so we.
Anyway, just take that off.
It's hitting right on the steel.
Okay.
We'll just spin that right over there with a 1/2 inch wrench right quick, and
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Good.
I think the
So
rest.
basically what's going to be done when we get it up off, the wheel wells are going to be clamped together. Then I can get a C-clamp up in there and see what I'm doing, get them fitting right. Get the firewall tightened right so the clutch mechanism and the brake on the firewall has got lots of strength. There's some brake, we got some brake parts. So we're able to get some brake lines run maybe.
Is it going to hit that oil tank, Doug? It should clear this oil tank. Well, what's something's catching here? Yep, something's catching here somewhere.
Ooh. What was it called on the back?
It's catching on your tabs there.
That's because she's so tight.
There, she passed them ones now.
Tight. Catching on that tab right there.
That was
That
add-on.
That was the issues putting it on. Like,
Maybe we could round the edges a bunch
I'm gonna cut that off.
and cut that off. Yeah.
She's got a new basement in her.
Better than your basement.
You got that right.
It's not even on the pad over there. Yeah, just
Nope.
watch that back, that it don't flip back. That'd
That's
be
good.
the-
That's high enough. We just want to pull that chassis back in. I'm going to hold this right here actually while you guys roll that chassis in. Not so pretty, but it is what it is. Smooth her off, grind her up a little better.
Do you want to put a strap on that to hold it there, Chad, or are you good?
Let's put it on this bench.
Turn wheels are on your end.
Is there anything you want to do before you set it on that?
Well, I think if I set it on that, it's going to give me every place to work. I think if I like put it, one across here, set it on where the pads are now.
Center a little bit better when you get down.
Yeah.
So it'll catch this here cross member and this.
This isn't
This
going
anyway.
nowhere, is it?
Let's say I can put a ratchet strap on that end if you want.
We'd probably just leave it right here for now while I do some cutting.
Yeah.
I like cut them wheel wells. There's no sense in them.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of. It'd be easier to do it here. Some of that stuff.
Oh man.
Don't blame me.
I'll put the hoist on the locks then if you want to.
Yeah. And
Spin on the locks.
Yeah, put it please.
Do you want to go higher or lower?
Higher.
I think I can, right?
It might be as high as it's gonna go today. I'll try one more time.
You can just bring it down the locks if you want.
Yeah. She's jumping, going up. Might have air raid. Had it up and down there earlier. Might have air raid. Oh, just watch it, Chad. Don't come down. It should come down. Holy. You can go back on. What we're doing?
Let's just put it on the table then, I guess. It's not going to lock up for us.
It should.
We had it locked up there earlier.
We'll just put it down, put some wood underneath of it, and I can get to it. We can still get to.
It's not even hitting. You might as well pull the damn thing in.
What?
This one. It's not even touching the body. You might as well pull it in. It's going to get on the table.
All right. Just a second.
Yeah.
I'll need a piece of wood.
It would have been nice to cut them right while he was up there.
I know.
Chad,
Yes.
we used to do the gutter thing, so we got new ends.
Yeah.
We got the gutter glue and that.
Yeah.
So we'll just bring a new end in, okay, bud?
Perfect.
And then fill this in.
Yes. Perfect. Yep. No worries.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
We'll just drill holes for the seat tracks and stuff like that.
I want that where that sort of. I want to be able to get at this part, if you know what I'm trying to say. So I want to put the board exactly where this piece is. I want to get at all this stuff. And
So-
we'll bring. The front should sit right down on it anyways. Like, bring her down so we're almost on the board. Bring her down on the board, and then we'll do the pull out trick, I guess. I'm gonna just a second. One.
Want me to hold the front and pull the other one out?
All right.
I think I'll take my.
Slow her down slowly. Just a second. I want to see if we're centered. Yeah.
You look at where it's going. You just tell me down or up.
Down. Let it down. Yep. Keep going. Perfect. Perfect. We'll lift the back up and. or
Just a sec.
lift the back up. We just pull.
Okay, you got it, Doug? Whoop. Here, I got you, Doug.
Just. Oh, I tore that board out.
Yeah, you took the board out. I was wondering what you're doing.
Yeah. I just see if you guys realized or not.
Here, Doug. I got
Yeah.
Real quick.
How long can you hold it for? I was wondering.
About 10 minutes.
Perfect. 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 Let's push her in.
Muggy out here today still.
Woo! Who's got the steering in? You, Doug?
Yep.
I guess that's good for now.
I can put the jack underneath this and move it over. I can put the
Okay.
jack under here and pull it over.
Yeah.
Wherever the. Look at that, it's right here.
Do that. Let's pull this out of the way for a second. Beautiful. Here, Doug, grab the S end of this bad boy. We'll slide her over.
Are you happy there?
Happy, happy, happy. That went well. Yep.
Good, didn't it?
Gonna push this in a little bit further. That's good, I guess. I noticed that was all kicked up on that side. I guess I didn't eye that up that great. I did not.
Is the front where you want it? Do you want it moved over any or anything?
No, I'm fine with it, I guess.
You're happy?
Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start trimming off all this stuff that I have to get out of here. I'm going to trim this stuff all off and get it out of here. I've got a 90 on this. You can see there's a 90 right there. That's all going to be trimmed off so I can see if I can get it close. You know what I mean? That's the issue that we had when we put it down on. It kept catching, and that was it. She's tight. Get that all done. She's tight. I put all that stuff over there, Nate. That wheel cylinder shit.
Stuff
If you want anything to do with it.
Where did two jacks come from?
The what?
Two jacks.
I had one down the other place and I rang it up.
Ah.
I don't know why, but I did.
More activities. More activities.
Glasses. Let's do this to see if we can get this wheel well tight. You can see in the back. You can see in the back on the passenger side, probably on the driver's side. Driver's side and passenger side. This one here is easier to see. See how that's got that big gap down in between there? We need to get that gap out of the wheel well and put that together. Let's cut some stuff. I'm gonna cut the 90 off this. Remember, I've got that curtain, or that lip, that goes all the way down, or not all the way down, but that's connected on the outside of, where'd that go? There it is, way underneath there. What I've got is, I've got 3 pieces of curtain that was made over top of that rear end. One piece here, one piece here. If you actually, you can see it from this side, Jolene. If you bend down, you can see that curtain I made all the way along the inside. Now I want to add that to the wheel opening is what I want to do, and I can't get it tight to the wheel opening if I don't cut this edge off. Could have cut it off before, but I didn't. And then we got another little edge going there too. You see that? Another little edge there. We're connected in the back though. I'm not going to do anything with that right this second. Got another little edge I got to cut off. It's in there on the other piece. 34 Plymouth or Dodge, sorry. 34 Dodge. We got some zip cuts. All right.
Hi. Oh, you're on video. Yes.
No, you are. Run! No worries. You're our live studio audience.
What?
You're our live studio audience.
What you do is pretty cool.
Oh, thank you. Let's do this. I'm going to cut this off. Need a light.
Sticky.
Sticky?
Last time I thought it was like yesterday though, I don't feel.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a bit of a breeze today, right? So.
One just blew through, didn't it? It did too. It did too. That was
You
awesome.
guys have fun.
You too.
You too.
Now, I've got more metal up in there, and it's from where it was connected before. I just want to cut it off. You can see right here, there's another piece of metal right there, which is holding me from clamping that together. I got to get it off. That piece of metal is going to be hard to get off. You see that? I could watch that wheel well close up when I cut that out. Come on.
Somebody got a home here, Joe. There's a little home in here. All over the floor.
A little home?
Hello, yeah.
Well, that grinder just didn't last long. Damn it. Hard to get off.
Geez, I wonder if that home's all the way from Maine. I think that that's been traveled.
What's that now?
Just look over here, Chad. That was inside the brake. Look.
Oh, the old mouse house.
I think it came from Maine, that one.
Just gonna get some needle nose pliers. See if I can't pull out that piece of metal. It's not a good piece of metal. Probably should have cut that off. What I don't really want to cut the wheel well off right there because and now I can't. There's no good. What is it got 2 layers of 90 on it? Like. Zip cut. Now we're getting flatter. You can see that's 2 pieces. You got both lips cut off. There's a lip up in here that's got to get cut off. That's making me ugly. It's not making. Get better zip cut.
Oh, that's crazy. Should have made
Can I see it inside? I wonder closer or not.
the piece here.
I'm stuck. Let's do this. Get the wheel wells done, get the firewall done, car goes back on.
For the last time?
I'm hoping. Don't hold me to it. What is that song? Come on. Off. You.
Son of a so-and-so.
Well, it's starting to make me ugly. Alrighty, here we go. Let's start adding her on there. Start C-clamping it. Some C-clamps.
You're rigging the arts and crafts, aren't you, Dougie?
Let's do this. Get that side to hit. That wouldn't hurt me. I have been, believe me. Now, I don't know if you want to go inside the car to watch that, or if you want to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that together. Yeah. Holy smokes, this thing's good underneath. All right, are you ready? Where am I going to start? I'm going to start in the middle, I guess. Why not? Now, I'm going to take a look. Yeah, I don't mind that up there. See, what happened is it had some stuff that was on the wheel opening before, and I was, what can I say? I like where it's at now. I think it's not bad, to be honest with you. I'm going to get a couple more clamps, and then I'm going to buzz that wheel well on the inside. And then we'll flatten it out. What I mean by flatten it out is we'll maybe dolly it a little bit, I'm not sure. I need longer ones, to be honest. Are they bringing it together, are they, baby? Let's get a couple more longer C-clamps so I can get up in there and get it held together tight and right. That's when you're building anything, I would think that you'd want it tight and right. Right? Building anything, you'd want it tight and right. We look really good down here at the underneath. Looking up, looks really good. Anything, ouch, that is sharp. Anything that is scratched, or I don't say scratched, but anything that is jagged or anything like that, or scratched or smeared off at the bottom of the rock art, just hit it rock art again. Fantastic. Couldn't ask for any better. Now, it's connected up through the trunk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in here with the welder. I'm going to connect all through the top, all down along through here, and down through there. That looks really good. And then I got the little corner to do, and that's about it. So if I can connect it all the way up through there, I'll be cooking with gas. Nathan told me cooking with gas is probably not so good. You want to start with a low heat. Just let things start to simmer a little bit. Low heat, he said, and just let her cook slow.
I went by someone's house the other day and the barbecue was wide open. You can see it just, the smoke was flying and they were scrambling to get to it. They were already too late, whatever they had on.
Well, you know what? When we had that barbecue and you explained that, and I said, that makes a lot of sense. Just turn the heat down nice and low and get things so its juices are flowing, and then start cooking.
Yeah.
You don't.
Did you get any hits on your camper yet?
We didn't really actually. We might put it outside the road, maybe. I'm not sure yet, but I think it probably should go to a new home that someone wants to use it.
I like it, but I just, I can't have it right now. I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
Oh, it's badass. It needs to either be a 4-wheel drive or smash it to the ground.
Bagged.
Bagged. Let's do this. I'm going to get a coat hanger. Coat hanger's my best friend.
Did they teach you coat hanger in Kingstack, Chad?
You know where I got that coat hanger trick? When I was out to Bubby Trask's place, I was building a a 63 Valiant, but I tubbed it and I had a gap in something. And Bubby said, "Here, shove a coat hanger in it." So shoved the coat hanger in it, and the big light come on. I said, "Holy!"
Bubby's a cool cat.
I can do that anywhere. And Bubby Trask has been a friend of mine for a long time.
He's a licensed welder and stuff, isn't he?
Maybe that's why he knows what's going on.
No, but that's what his job was, right? Yeah.
That's Doug's phone.
That's
Beady, 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 beady.
At least it ain't something.
Huh?
Sorry about that, guys.
Well, you're allowed to answer, Doug, if you want.
I'm stuck in this little hole just not coming out of it.
Just want the coat hanger for material. So when I go to weld it, if I feel like I need material, I have it. And that's the only reason.
Geez, we've all worked with Bubby Trask, then me and Doug did too.
I don't think I've worked with, I worked at his shop, you know.
Yeah. I met him at Bus Boys. Worked with him.
At the Bus Boys. Doug and Nate used to work together at the Bus Boys, did you not?
Did, yeah. We used to travel to work together because, we lived right down the road from each other. There were some interesting times, yeah.
I'm hoping that you're having interesting times here too, you know.
Oh, yes.
So I'm just going to try to gear this up if I can. Welding up good. Welding up good. Now the reason I'm saying it's welding up good, because we're not burning through anything. Means we have still a little bit of meat left in the old car. What meat I don't have, I make up with a coat hanger. Hard to beat a coat hanger.
Just freeing up the cam adjustments before
you're not getting that wheel well off.
Stuck a little bit, so we're getting them freed up. One side. Float that out a little bit.
Let's take a look outside.
Doug, you're using the air hose?
No, not at all, buddy.
You look like a kid in a candy shop sitting down in there.
I wish I had some candy.
What kind of candy do you like, Doug?
That melts in my mouth.
Kind that melts in your mouth.
Jube. I think of black licorice, Doug.
I love black liquor.
Black licorice. The old pipes that Grandpa used to get me.
None of the things shocks you, sure sends a raid to you. Back into the welder.
Oh, that's good, so good.
Oh. We are looking good. Awesome. Alright, so we're connected all up through here, down through here, right to there. Let's get this corner looking better, and then this piece can go in. I didn't fasten that piece in there because I didn't know how far I was going to pull that over, or whether I was going to have to manipulate that, or what I'm going to have to do. But right now, I'm just going to get in there and get a pair of C-clamps on it, and go for it.
There's one of the best things in the box, Chattels. Speedway motor sticker. Look at that.
That's yours, or Doug's, whoever wants it.
Speedway motor sticker in the box.
Speedway.
Can we see you guys fight over it? No, I shouldn't say that, Doug.
I didn't hear what you said. Maybe that's a good thing. Are these my parts?
Yes.
Right.
Jolene's parts.
Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
All right, you can see what's going on here. We're all spot welded across here. We're all spot welded back down here. We're spot welded along down here, but there's another inside construction that I'm hitting on the wheel up, and we're spotted on down here. Now we have to get this looking good, and that can be stretched. I think what I'm going to do is get down, Jack.
Easy to make it back in the day.
Yeah.
Clamp right on the square stock.
No, so it's got a flared fitting down inside.
That's cool. Yeah. See that. Brand new stuff. Sometimes it's
Oh no, that's that cotton washer. Let it go. Must be one of those.
Beady, beady, beady. Remember that guy, Buck Rogers? Something in there. Something in there holding me out. Yeah, it's a bunch of excess metal. I want to cut this off. Yes, copper washer in there. Okay. Ooh, looking good. That was good. So we have a little bit of going on there. You can see, you can get my finger in there. But if I can get that welded, get that tacked, maybe get another tack. Great place for seam sealer. That's what it is for me. Great place for seam sealer. So we'll get that tacked in there. Get a couple more tacks in there so it won't go nowhere. I'm going to use a coat hanger. And going to make me happy. Coat hanger's already there. Let's get it connected. So we got one weld right there. It's a little bit of a distance, but let's get it. We can do it. Put your brain into it. Connected now, baby. Just want to fix this. Move down an inch, we'll get her again. Dropping off material. When it sticks, move it back in. Let's take a look in front. We got her stopped, that's for sure. Got a little bit of a gap going on there. Doesn't bother me. That's what seam sealer is all about. Yeah, we got some places up there we can see. Let's take all our second here. Yep, let's take it off. Not going nowhere. Let's do. That's all going. This is all going on that. We're gonna make that go on there. Yes, we are. Probably should have cleaned up the inside of the wheel well better, but it is what it is for this one. Let's flatten this out. Let's do this. I think what I want to do is I want to straighten that out before. It's not too bad. Guess I don't mind it. Get myself a hammer, tap that together.
Looking good, Dougie. Looking good, old buddy. Yeah.
Pair of needle nose.
You want it that way? You think so? I want to get it. I'll put it so that in there.
Can't see.
Should be able to make the things that look like.
You said it.
Yeah.
Ouch, it's hot. Should be, I just welded it. That's where it should be. Not sure if I want to go up, like we have, our curtain comes here and goes up, goes across and down. I think I'm going to follow our curtain because of our suspension. Our suspension, if it had travel, it would come up and hit this piece here because of the travel that we've made, the difference. I need a hammer. I've needed a hammer for the last 20 minutes and failed to go get one. I guess they call that procrastinating. I can knock that off there, weld that together. Gonna do this. Got a bunch of metal there. It's not looking real good there to weld. You can see it's not looking good. You got a hole there. Hole there is pretty thin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the welder, I'm going to put it on the edge of that metal, and I'm going to melt all that metal and put it on this metal. Instead of using a coat hanger, I'm just going to use the metal that I have there and weld it to it. Shorter the metal gets, the faster I got to get. And that's where the coat hanger comes in. Just grind that off. Cut that off today, or? Nope, it's just a piece hanging on there is what it is. Get going now. See, you got a big hole right here. How would you fix that? Or how would you go about it? Would you leave it? Would you put seam sealer in it? Or what would you do? I know what I do. Just gonna coat hanger it. Trying to fill up some coat hanger. I need an air chuck. So you
need a blow gun?
I need a blow gun, yeah.
Yeah, we got one right here, buddy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Didn't want to get too much heat up around. It had a little bit of filler there. I don't want to peel all the filler off. I just want to close that off. And I don't want to heat that up too, excuse me, too much.
That was the W cups. Come on down.
Lots of material there now. I'll probably end up leaving that just like that. That looks good for the whole, you know, the spot there I want to hit. That fixes that hole there. Yeah. Got to make up my mind. Got to make up my mind. I think what I'll do is I'll cut that off and then we'll run that up and go with it. Cut this off. Want to take a look here for a second. Yep, let's clamp that together. Yep, please. Yes, please.
Think it doesn't.
Pretty good, doesn't it?
Not too shabby, bud. Clean that up in there. Let's see.
Small beast.
Not too shabby.
Just want
I'm going to
to.
pick the best drums. There's one drum from this and one drum from the other one I'm going to use.
Quite a bit of rust right there. Almost could. Nope, I don't mind that.
I'll look at the crush washers. That frame.
Do I want to cut that out? I think I do. Now, what I have here is I'm going to get my hat on. I'm going to cut the wheel opening to the shape I'm going to cut the wheel opening to the shape that we have here. And the reason I know I have that there because I have it in behind. And I'm going to connect the wheel well to it, and I may as well cut it. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let's do this. Now we're going to apply that all together and make it stay together. Yeah, I've got that looking really good. Looks really good. Awesome. Can probably clear this, probably knock that down a little bit. We might do something more with that. We've got work to do there, but it's closing off really nice. I'm going to turn the welder back on. Which is the helmet. I don't want to cut off the patina at first. When, like, as you're looking at this, I didn't know if I was going to build wheel wells for this car or not. And if I was going to build wheel wells, I'd cut them out here, right along this lip. And then I would make the wheel well, and then I would shove it in, and we weld it to the square stock, just like we have it now. And then we butt weld it together along this seam. And it would be easy to make because this is the shape that you need. And how far you go in is generally by a measuring stick. Or, like I've done on the 40, I've made them longer before, so you can widen the fender out, or you can, you know, I can make this shape, cut it out on the floor, cut that shape. I can add a 6-inch piece to it, say 6-inch. And I can shove it in there and hit my square stock on the floor where I've made it, where it's fitting now. And then I come out here and I trace it. And then that's how I cut it off and make my wheel well. So you can also do that too. It's very quick to be done, very easily to be done. And I've done it many times and it works great. Alright, I got some sharp stuff underneath here. That connected. Just connect it over here. Nice and tight and right. Beautiful. Put the helmet up so far it won't come down. Usually it wants to fall down. That's okay. It wants to fall down. Now, around here. Ouch, my elbow. Ouch, 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 ouch. There you are. Yeah, behind me. I shouldn't let it, but it did. Got some juice in between it. Not letting us do what we want.
Okay.
Alright. Get this piece. I can hit the grinder after maybe. that up a little bit. Why not? Nobody wants that helmet, can't. My light or helmet goes towards that light, I can't see. Then it becomes a hassle for me, and I don't like it. Ah. Alrighty.
The old junk drawer prevailed again, Chance.
Say that one more time. The junk drawer did it again?
It prevailed again, yeah.
Oh!
We had 2 brand new copper washers in there for that line in a package.
Awesome. Now, I'm just gonna let that go for there. I'm not worried about this. It is what it is. All that wrinkled up there, that's called a patina. But we are really connected here nice now. We're connected all the way up through the top. We're connected here in the bottom. I'm gonna nail that off. Just flush it off a little bit, so take the roughness off it so it looks a little bit better. I like connecting it that way, and instead of drilling holes, I'd rather do it that way. I'll put another spotter weld here. Just to make sure she stays. Where are we at for time? Hour. So what we have is the back wheel section connected, complete. What? Now I'll talk. What happens is we got the wheel well connected all the way along the back. Come in here and take a look. And that's some of the issues there. Probably could have ripped some of this stuff off. I didn't want to rip that off. You can see how we're connected all the way through there, all the way through there, all the way down to the bottom of the wheel well. That will get seam sealed, no doubt in my mind, because it doesn't look that great. Like I can really fill it up full of seam sealer, and then maybe we can do whatever after that. So we have to build a piece on from here. We got square stock here to continue down to finish what's going on here. We'll have to cut this out. But we're good on that side. Now we have to do the exact same thing to the wheel tub on this side, wheel opening, and then we'll have the back connected on the wheel wells. Then it's back to this piece and onto the firewall. There's lots to do. Believe me, there's lots to do. Thanks for coming back. We really appreciate it. We really do. How you making out, Doug?
Great, man. I'm almost done, I think.
Doug's playing with paper, and basically you can see what's going to happen with the chassis. We're going to lock this thing down. We're going to make all the pieces that Doug has made out of paper. We'll make out of sheet metal on some of it, and other of it we're going to use plate, like in along the sides. I'm thinking that we're going to use plate. And if we cap what we have back here, there's holes in this stuff back here. It's really quite rigid. I don't want to cut that all out and plate it. So what we'll do is we'll probably square it up a little bit, make sure that's all flush and down around. And we'll use 18 gauge, and we'll come along there and weld that shut so it looks nice. Not, you know, and it will give it more strength, but we want to flatten it all out. So if we want to do anything to the chassis, remember this is my dream car, not that one, this one. If this had, you know, it all welded up and all ground down, it'd be a nice, easy chassis to throw a little filler on to take out some of the pits, make it smooth, tight, and right. If we wanted to paint it to make it look absolutely awesome. Nathan is actually doing the brakes on the front of the car, and he's got new wheel cylinders, and we have new flex lines in the front. Nathan's going through it and figuring it out what's going on here. And we have new brakes in the back, and we'll have also new in the front.
We're just waiting on shoes, aren't we?
Just waiting on the shoes.
And there's two, between the drums, I found there's two nice drums between the four, so we'll have
perfect,
thick, smooth, decent drums.
With this front endo here, the 40 that's going underneath that one, with a blown engine, I'm thinking that we're going to go with disc brake, you know, just to make it a little bit more stoppable is what I'm thinking. But thanks for coming back, everybody. We really appreciate it. Man, it's some hot in here in Nova Scotia, but it's not as hot as Jolene. Have a great day, everybody.